Alrighty. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome once again. Prog Reborn. My name is M. Kostler, and we are moving right along with our little journey here. Yesterday we fairly straightforwardly started our first character. Not our first character. Started our character. Let me double check that I've got the mic. Yep, got my mic going. Cool. Yesterday we started our character. We completed the MSQ up to, looks like we're about level 15. We started as a gladiator, so we're going to go into a paladin. Mainly because I wanted to have Ul'dah as my starting zone, or my starting city. And yeah, from here, I think my plan is, even with foregoing, well, before I get on that, let me just do my little intro onto what exactly we're doing. This is a Progression Reborn, where this is my attempt to sort of recreate a patch by patch progression style atmosphere when given only a single character, or for just a single character, I should say. I'm not progressing on to the next patch until I have completed particular checkpoints for content that would have been released as of that patch. So for example, for 2.0, I need to do the first tier of coils. I need to do the first 2 levels of a Zodiac weapon. I need to get all of the available classes to the available jobs to level 50. I need to, and there's a couple of other things on my list, but fairly straightforward. The big one at the moment is the jobs, and that also means that as much as I can for content that is not technically not yet available, I'm going to try and avoid it. Duty Roulette, not yet available until 2.1. Obviously, Duty Support, not available until Endwalker patches. Stuff like that. Other thing I need to point out before we get too far into the stream, this is not going to be a spoiler-free discussion. I'm not going to constantly be bringing up spoilers, but any discussion about the game is fair game from 1.0 all the way to 6.5. I have already completed this game on another character. This is not a new playthrough where I'm reacting to the MSQ. This is more a recreation of a progression-like atmosphere. So, given that, stop staring at those cat girls, and let's make our move along. So, I've got a job quest to finish for Gladiator, should I want to. But I think what we're going to do first is we're going to pick up the rest of the martial jobs, I guess. Disciple of War and Magic jobs in Thanalan. So that means we need to pick up Pugilist and Thaumaturge, and I think those are the only 2 that I have access to at the moment. Samurai starts here. Oh, this is Reaper. starts here, and apologize for the noise of the train. Red Mage starts here, I think. There might be a few others. Go ahead and get moving. Agents Guild. Sure. Right, she fought hand to hand. Present myself to the guild master, Master Hammond. Hammond Holy Fist. Right, and let's and clear out these others. So you might be confused as to why I even have access to some of these icons. I did there's a little import trick that you can do using the local game files, so that I brought over all of my settings from another character onto this character. That's all saved locally on your computer, so you can just copy that information over if you want to replace it onto a new character. But that also means that it's going to copy everything, so it's going to copy over jobs that I don't have access to. I couldn't actually click on any of those, just like I can't click on, this mount or do materia extraction yet. But the icon showed up, so. Next to him on a little sleazeball. Hunting log. That's another thing. Probably the big reason that I'm doing this right now instead of getting one character at least to level 50 before moving on is so that I can try and make my hunting log a little more efficient. Because all of the hunting log entries, at least for the first section, the first chapter, I guess, are situated in the new zone surrounding that city that class starts in. Funny, there's the person that I actually mostly do the Pugilist Guild through. This person also is familiar, but I can't pinpoint it. So the main reason I'm picking these up is so that I can more efficiently go through the hunting log. Or that to Monk, we're going to reassign gear there. That Why in the hell excuse me, true north is right there. That makes no sense. Cool. Cool. Do excuse me, do my mammoth shit. Cat girls. Playing God's name is Bootshine over there. North is usually like right, or sorry, arm's length is usually like right here. True north. There. I'm just gonna move some of this stuff around. I don't quite remember where they were on the main, because I don't really play monk on my main. They're also hunting log. Slightly. Let's check the levels. Levels look fine. True strike. Go through the forums, yada yada yada. Snapping shrew. Hunting log as well. Back to our Orabon. Make our way back to Hamlin. Dun, dun. Got my fist flying. Got my new quest. Grab some gill. See some in this area? Was there guild? Huh? Hmm. Stealing from these lovely ladies. Yeah, we saw hiding in the corner. Where is this gill piece? Here anywhere? Here maybe? Here no. Oh, there it is. Hiding down here. Just down by the thaumaturges. Be in that area. Let's go ahead and pick up that job as well. Bouncing back and forth between job and class. Technically, thaumaturge is a class. Black mage would be the job for that class. Thaumaturges, sure. Or Kokobuki. Sure. Hunting log. Just another thing that they pulled away from. So thaumaturges and conjurers had, and I'm pretty sure those are the only two, Son had the ability to sort of bounce between one hand and shield and two hand rods or canes. I imagine it's just part of the sort of aping of World of Warcraft that a lot of 2.0 design decisions came up with. But I'm not even sure that WoW has that too much anymore. Now, I guess it's still true. The survivalist hunter, year of the spear, all that stuff. Versus sticking with your ranged weapon. Yeah, let's go ahead and here recommended gear. Then where is Black Mage? Sign. There's right over there. Back out to go beat up some more marmots. Almost feel as if we are in. I wonder if I should be worried about overhunting. I'll go to Western. I have is Blizzard level 1. I forget what the technical rotation is at this early of a level. No, it's still got something to do with using transpose when I get it. Get the ladybugs. Cactuars as well. Fight this Cactuar. Right now switch to Pugilist. Raptor. So I'm in Oppo Oppo, and then I go to Raptor. I'm in Raptor, and I go to Curl. Right. Anybody else in Western Hammerley? Nesting buzzards. Where would the nesting buzzards be? Naufika's Wells, huh? Sand toads is a little too high. There's the buzzards. Anything else? Oh, the sand toads. Goblin mugger. Goblins spawn, I think maybe over here. Maybe that. Good on the muggers. Probably can come back there. Thaumaturge. Hornets. Goblins and the feeders. Goblins. On feeders. I don't remember where you are. There we are. Central. Alrighty. Got ourselves Addle. There's this blue quest here. That lets me go into the mist, but technically, no, sorry, the goblet. But technically, the goblet wasn't there until 2.1, so can't do that blue quest. When I think far enough ahead to say that, or sorry, not say, when I think far enough ahead to know that a particular feature or a particular quest even wasn't available, then I will avoid it. But I'm not going. I thought about it, but it got to the point where I was having to check. Like, there's they add in patch 2.3. They add in big fishing as something that you can do, and how that big fishing stuff worked is just sort of fish in areas, and you know, based off of certain conditions, etc., you can land a big fish. But how it worked in A Realm Reborn is the initial patch content. For the initial patch content, I should say, they just kept on kind of like adding more fish to. They sort of ramped up the number of fish that you could find over patches. So if I really wanted to go completely hardcore on this, then technically, if I were trying to get something like the highest level big fish achievement for patch 2.3, then I would have to, every time that I catch a big fish, because there's like some overlapping requirements, that means that I'm not going to be able to avoid catching a big fish that hadn't actually been introduced yet. But if I were going super hardcore on this, technically every time I caught a big fish that I shouldn't have gotten access to yet, I would just have to add on to the number of different kinds of big fish that would be required for the first level achievement or whatever that you can get. I started going down that road as something to like consider, but it just got so incredibly incredibly ridiculous that I was like having to check like the wiki page of every single fish in the game, that I was like, okay, let's just put in a rule that says that I'm going to do my best. Otherwise, so much of my time basically working on this would be just sort of like checking item descriptions and seeing if they were released, which patch they were released in, like double checking the wiki to make sure that they didn't tell me anything incorrect, stuff like that. If I remember correctly, the thaumaturges are basically all around like only get into a fight when you know you're going to win. When you have an overwhelming advantage on your enemy. Otherwise, run and hide. Right here, they come from the perspective of what you really should be doing as a DPS, you know, a ranged DPS specifically. Staying away from your opponent. Wait, Silver Bazaar? Okay, no, Silver Bazaar is over here. Staying away from your opponent, stuff like that. But they couch it in the language of them being basically cowards. It might be prudent, now that I'm doing this, it might be prudent to speed along until I in the MSQ with a single job till I get mount, my chocobo. Because this will take a significant amount of time. I think it's fine for this early part. I think I might only do it like this for this one, for these first few classes that are in Thanalan. Or in Ul'dah, I should say. You want me to stand? There it is. There's a really fun quest line in the Silver Bazaar here. Can't remember if these docks work from this side or I have to go to the other side first. Be nice if I can tune myself at Horizon. Also get murked walking there, but we'll see. Switch to the Gladiator. Feel like I'm about to fall asleep. Never actually really talked to these guys. These are specifically about the hunt. Alrighty. Bent and faded beyond recognition. Scholar. Alrighty. Coco Boosie. Expanding alpherical connection through alchemy. Kuh. Get a hat. Boom, 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 boom. Where's this thingy? Western Thanalan. Rest of y'all. Yeah. The last one. Here, no. There it is. Cool. Back to the guild. I really am about to fall asleep, so I might call it right after I turn this in. Chuchito. Cool. Yeah, we're gonna call it here. Like I said, I'm about to fall asleep. Thanks anybody who might have been lurking, stopping on by. We're gonna continue on with this as we move on. So don't think that I'm abandoning it here. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.